Hey, this is Luke from Play.
And this is Paul.
And today we are taking a look at Star Wars Battlefront. Now, Paul, you've been playing the hell out of this, I believe is the technical term.
Yes.
Tell me things. Just tell me things about this video game.
Okay, well, the first thing is obviously, if you're a Star Wars fan, it is very good in terms of the fan service stuff, like the sound effects, just the look of the game.
The atmosphere, basically.
Yeah, the whole atmosphere of it, which you could see in the beta, but obviously playing the full game now and getting to see some of the other locations and stuff, they've done a really good job in that aspect. However,
here it comes.
Yeah, there are some issues with it. Now, obviously, they've tried to keep it fairly simple, I think, because they want quite a broad audience with this, to the point of, you can't go prone.
Sure.
There's no classes as there were in the original Battlefront. Now, I think that does create something of a problem in that it's a large-scale team game.
Yeah.
That's fundamentally what it's based around. But you never really feel that you're working as a team.
Okay.
Obviously, something like Battlefield, you had squads, which that helped to make you feel like you're in a team, because you could work with a small group of people to try and accomplish something specific. Or having classes, obviously, you're more inclined to work towards a certain job, like
or a goal.
like
you have a role.
There's some vehicles here that are messing us up. I'm an engineer. I'm going to get rid of this so that the rest of my team can get through there, etc. Whereas that's not really happening.
No. Well, even like heavy ordnance and that now is governed by random drops. Is that right?
Yeah. Every stuff you pick up. The special abilities like rockets and I can't remember what it's called, orbital strike. That's it. So an airstrike, effectively. These are all random pickups. So there's no, in that respect, there's not a tactical element to it.
Sure.
I do quite like the fact that because you're a lot of the modes you're focusing on one objective, so you do get these big war of attrition battles where you get stuck at a point for ages, and then when you finally break through and move on, it feels really significant. So that aspect of it is quite cool, but again, you don't feel that much like you're doing it as a team.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's weird. The simplicity almost feels like a good thing to me in a way. Like, there are so many kind of complicated, in-depth team shooters out there that having something a bit more like summer blockbuster in style almost seems like a fair fit, especially for a Star Wars game.
It's a fair point, and there are, so for example, there's a mode where there's one hero and a load of just normal players. If you manage to kill the hero, you become them. Obviously, there's a certain random element to it, because it's usually you're all shooting at the guy, and whoever happens to get the last hit becomes the hero. So it's not that complex, but I still had fun playing it, because getting to be the hero and then
it's a power trip, isn't it?
like being Darth Vader
that was the one redeeming thing about Evolve.
Yeah, so that's still fun. I can see that it's not that in depth. I can see that it's not that complicated, but I am still enjoying it.
Yeah.
I think the other thing that has to be mentioned is the lack of maps. I think there's 12 in total, but say in multiplayer shooters you normally settle on one or two modes that you like. For me, the best modes in this is Supremacy, which is a bit like Conquest, but you only have one objective. When you take that objective, it opens up the next one, you move through, so it's a back and forth. And Walker Assault. But say if you want to play Supremacy, there's only 4 maps.
What?
So, yeah. So
that's not enough.
No. So it becomes boring quite quickly.
Right.
Bearing in mind, there's a single player mode, but it's like a horde mode. It's not a campaign.
Okay.
So I haven't got a problem with that. If you want to focus on multiplayer, that's fine. But you haven't got a campaign, and then you've only got 4 maps for a mode.
Yeah, it's not ideal, is it?
And it does concern me a bit that they think of this as a vehicle for DLC.
Right.
Because you can imagine, hey, you can buy the Death Star. Yeah. People are going to buy it. So I think I have enjoyed it. I do think it's fun, but I can just see this getting quite boring very quickly unless you're prepared to fork out for the DLC. That's the problem, because I don't think there's that much depth in it, and I think there should be more maps.
There probably should, and there will be more maps.
Yeah, there will be more
So
maps.
get your wallet out.
Yeah, exactly. At least
You-
there'll be a couple of free ones, isn't there, of the Battle of Jakku?
Yeah, for the movie.
But after that, then it's going to
if you want to go to Naboo,
Yeah.
it's going to be an expensive ticket.
Yeah.